It's 6 o'clock. It's time to start the regular Toltec School Board meeting, Toltec 22. Glad to see everybody here tonight. But let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. And Kathy, can you start us out?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Could you go ahead and
As an adult and a treasure hunter, I am committed to search for all talents, skills, and intelligence that exist in all children in you. I believe all children are capable of success, no exceptions.
one moment, stay standing for a moment of silence. All right. Everyone receive. Ms. Rogers, please do the roll call.
Mark Lindgren,
Here.
Steve Corbett,
Here.
Dr. Levin,
Here.
Captain Lopez,
Here.
David Richter,
Here.
all present.
Very good. Moving on to the G, the approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion? So moved. All right, I have a motion by Dr. Lentino. Do I have a second?
Second.
A second by Captain Rudy Lopez. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passes. Moving on from there, we're going to the approval of the action consent items. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
All right, I have Captain Lopez with a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
You have a second by Mr. Courtwright. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All against? We move on to 3, recognition.
I'll ask Principal Hall and Principal Tapia to come forward. Hello to everybody. I'll just take a minute to introduce ourselves. My name is Ms. Hall. I'm the principal of Arizona City Elementary School, and here with me, or I'm not Ms. Hall. This one's Ms. Hall. I forgot my name. I'll be right back. Hold on. Ms. Hall from Toltec Elementary and Ms. Tapia from Arizona City Elementary. We are going to go ahead and start with Toltec. Okay, so for our classified staff member of the month, if I can ask Yolanda Hamilton to come on up. Our classified treasure hunter of the month is Yolanda. Yolanda is a valued member of our team who is committed to coming to work every day to give it her all. Yolanda is helpful in her role, often taking on more responsibilities. She has a positive attitude and is a team player. Yolanda also helps our transportation department in the mornings by riding the bus as a monitor. Yolanda, we appreciate everything you do. And now for our certified for Toltec, Anastasia Alejandro. Can you please come on up? Toltec's treasure hunt of the month is Anastasia. She is truly an asset to our school. She is positive, friendly, loving, and funny. She often makes others laugh and brightens up their day. Anastasia goes all out for her students. She dresses up. She was an elf during the holiday season. She celebrates her students' accomplishments, and she loves her career. She works hard to create a fun but high-achieving environment for her second graders. Anastasia also runs our social committee. We are grateful to have you here. Okay, our first Tiger of the month, I'm not sure if she is present with us tonight, but Skylar McGregor. Okay, well, congratulations to Skylar. Our next goes to Ethan Sanchez. If you are here, come on up, Ethan. Our junior high Tiger of the month is Ethan Sanchez. Ethan can always be seen with a big smile on his face. Ethan is a great friend to all students. He is helpful, kind, and radiates positive energy in the classroom. Ethan works hard in the classroom to be successful. He never gives up. No matter the task, Ethan perseveres. Ethan is very respectful to the staff on campus, often asking what he can do to help others out. We are proud of Ethan and his amazing work ethic. We know that Ethan will be so successful in high school and his future. And our last award for Toltec is for our Kids at Hope Award is Leo Contreras here tonight. We appreciate Leo for the consistent kindness he demonstrates on the playground, in the cafeteria, and in all of his classes, including enrichment classes. Leo is respectful towards everyone he interacts with. He takes the initiative to volunteer with kindergarten students every morning. He is an exemplary role model for those students. Leo is an outstanding student in our learning environment. We truly appreciate you. Okay, we just had Sky Marie join us, so we're going to go back. Sky Marie has been recognized for the Tiger of the Month. She is dedicated and a hardworking student who consistently puts forth her best effort in all she does. Sky Marie approaches every task with focus and determination, ensuring that she completes her work carefully and to the best of her ability. Whether it's a math problem, a reading assignment, or a science project, Sky Marie works diligently to understand the material, questions, and makes sure she grasps the correct way to solve the problem. showing her commitment to learning and professional growth. We appreciate you, Sky Marie. Okay, now we are going to move over to the Arizona City recognition. I first want to start out with our certified treasure hunter, which is Kimberly Hurtado. Come on up. Ms. Hurtado is an extraordinary team player, a beacon of light who fearlessly embraces every challenge that comes her way. With unwavering support, she lifts her fellow coworkers and students, always ready to lend a helping hand. Her infectious happiness and boundless positivity radiate, creating an atmosphere where everyone feels valued and cherished. Ms. Hurtado goes above and beyond to ensure that every student feels included, seen, and cared for, weaving a tapestry of compassion and camaraderie that transforms the environment around her. Thank you for everything you do. Okay, and our classified treasure hunter of the month, if I can have Anigali Mesa come on up. Anigali is a paraprofessional ACES in our 6th through 8th grade bridge room. She is an incredible asset to our team. Her positivity and dedication to her students and coworkers inspires others to push themselves further. In the classroom, she motivates students to complete their work and encourages them to try their best. Her students describe her as a parent, cheerful, vibrant, and hardworking. Anieli has volunteered countless hours at school events running our photo booth. She is the official ACES photographer, taking time to edit and print images for students on her own time. Thank you for being here. Okay, for ACES first Bulldog of the month, I do not think she's here tonight, but just in case, Clarissa, are you here? No, she unfortunately could not make it tonight. Okay, so going to our next Bulldog of the month, Sebastian, are you here? Come on up, Sebastian. So Sebastian, he's been rocking the A&B honor roll all year and hasn't missed one single day of school. He's been here every single day. He's awesome in sports and super creative. Plus, he's a good buddy to his friends, always there to help them out when they're hurt or if they need help in complete their homework. He shows respect to teachers and adults. We appreciate you, Sebastian. Okay, our next Bulldog is Anna I'm gonna say the name wrong, I'm sorry. Anna Morajan. Anna is truly an extraordinary role model, radiating respect and positivity that inspires everyone around her each and every day. With unwavering grace, she embodies the essence of responsible decision-making, proving that integrity and kindness can light the way in any situation. Anna's boundless generosity and willingness to lend a helping hand are testaments of her beautiful spirit. Her relentless dedication to her work and her fervent pursuit of her goals are nothing short of inspiring, as she fearlessly chases her dreams, illuminating the paths of those fortunate enough to know her. And now for our final award for Arizona City is our Kid of Hope Award. Gianni Moore, are you here tonight? There he is. Come on, Gianni. Gianni has been really well behaved, helpful, following the rules and completing all his work. Gianni is a very respectful young man who enjoys being at school and learning. He is very helpful and kind to other students. He demonstrates a positive attitude and thinks about his future goal of becoming a better student in the classroom.
Okay. The Special Education Department Treasurer Hunter of the Month is Teresa Amos. Are you present tonight? Okay, congratulations, Mrs. Amos. And then the District Treasurer Hunter of the Month is Lisa Kornstein, and she has family emergencies and is not able to be here tonight. That's it for employee recognitions.
All right, we're going to have a pause in place at this time. And so you can, you're always welcome to stay for the governing board meeting this evening. You attended here just solely for the recognition portion of the meeting, and you would like to excuse me, understand you have schedules and times you need to be with your children, get benefits. So congratulations to everyone who received recognitions, and thank you for your part of this. moving on, information discussion items, A, superintendent summary.
On the calendar, this Friday is the physical meeting masters at CAC for Pinal County. It's creating and activating health, and I am one of the presenters. We have about 70 plus employees going, so it's exciting. And then on Thursday of this week is Q3 award assemblies. Today's the first day back to school after spring break, and students now have 35 days remaining in school. We are going to be able to add some tutoring for this summer in June into a grant. So we had not expected to be able to have a session of summer school, but we're going to be able to make that happen. Wes Ashby, Toltec Elementary physical education teacher, passed suddenly and unexpectedly. I want to thank Toltec Elementary School Principal Hall and employees for holding a memorial service and a candlelight vigil. Dave Wheeler has recruited tax credit donations from Robeson Ranch, which greatly offset the extracurricular expenses. We received over $7,000 in tax credit donations, and if all employees took advantage of this opportunity, our schools will benefit greatly. Your donation is a direct credit, not for state taxes.
We're up over 12,000.
Oh, this is so old news, it's a week old. I typed it up a week ago. And then I'm going to ask Mr. Grover Ramsey if he would come forward. The Casa Grande Elks, we want to thank them for their generous donation. They brought us for Toltec, for district, $3,689.82 worth of non-perishable food items for our homeless and families in need. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I got my card here. You take care of it.
All right, and I'd like to ask Captain Lopez to come forward, come out here, so, right here. I just want to look at you for a moment. The Arizona City Fire Department donated a flag that was greatly needed, and we want to thank them for all of their support, everything that they provide for just not only ACES, but the entire district. Thank you.
Thanks, Rick.
And then I'm going to ask, it's down on the agenda, but it's not that, it's okay. I'm going to ask our Boys and Girls Club representatives, it was our partnership, to come forward and share what they have for us tonight. So we have Executive Director Matt Burke coming forward, and we have Steve Brummer. Steve started out in education as a paraprofessional right here in Arizona City Elementary. And I was always been in his ear to become an educator. And he's climbed up in Boys and Girls Club. So we are so grateful to have this partnership going.
Thank you. It's always tough following the awarded kids part of the session, but I have never cleared a room like this, just knowing what I was about to speak. So, governing board, President Lubin, rest of the governing board, Superintendent Rogers, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here tonight to speak about our partnership with Toltec Elementary School District. It's been a few years since I've had the opportunity to speak to this group, and there are all new faces since I was here last time. I wanted to spend a few minutes talking about the history of our partnership before I give you our current update. Before I dive into our history, I'd like to talk a little bit about our organization. Our mission is to inspire and enable all young people to realize their full potential as productive, caring, and responsible citizens. In other words, we want to be a safe place for young people to go when they want to go to school. We are part of Boys and Girls Clubs of America, and our national organization has been around since the early 1900s. There are over 1,100 local organizations worldwide, and we are a military installation around the world. And while all of these local organizations may physically look different, we are unified in our pursuit of the following three priority outcomes. Academic success. We want all of our members to graduate from high school ready for college, trade school, military service, or employment. Good character and citizenship. We want all of our members to be engaged citizens who are involved in their communities and model strong character. And healthy lifestyles. We want all members to adopt a healthy diet, to practice healthy lifestyle choices, and to make a lifetime commitment to fitness. By focusing on these outcomes, we know that we will help club members succeed now and in the future. Our organization was founded in 1998 and started with one school-based club in Casa Grande that served approximately 50 club members a day that first year. Over the next few years, we moved into the old Casa Grande Union High School gym and saw our daily participation numbers grow. In late 2003, then board member and then County Sheriff Roger Vanderpool suggested opening a club in Arizona City. After a series of meetings and the formation of a community board in early 2004, we opened the Arizona City branch for the first time on August 12, 2004. We were hoping to have 30 members attend at that first year, so we were ecstatic when we averaged over 80 members a day the first year. In late 2005, Mr. Vanderpool, who was then the director of the Arizona Department of Public Safety, gave the following testimonial announcing a statewide partnership between Boys and Girls Clubs in the U.S. Boys and Girls Clubs work. When the Boys and Girls Clubs opened a clubhouse in Arizona City in 2004, there was a 50% reduction in vandalism and academic test scores went up at the school. Nothing else changed in the community that year, so it is clear that the drop in crime and increase in test scores was a direct result of the club opening. As director of the Arizona Department of Public Safety, I'm absolutely sold on Boys and Girls Clubs. Over the next few years, our organization continued to operate this club and adapt as TESD made a series of changes, like moving from one elementary school and one middle school to 2 K-8s, and moving from a 5-day school to a 4-day school, which caused days to be longer. Unfortunately for our organization, these changes caused participation in our program to decrease dramatically. During the 2015-16 school year, our average daily attendance at this club was less than 20 members a day. Prior to the 2016-17 school year, we met with then Superintendent McLean, and as we brainstormed ideas on how to increase participation, we made the following proposal. If we stopped charging a monthly program fee, which at the time was $55 a month, would TESD waive our annual facility usage fee, which is $5,000 a year? He and the board agreed to this proposal, and membership and participation in our Arizona City branch immediately started to increase again that school year. And when we were forced to close this club for an entire year due to COVID in 2020, many of our Arizona City club members were able to attend one of our Casa Grande all-day programs. And since reopening this club in March 2021, we are back to our pre-COVID levels of participation. I'll talk about that in a second. We currently operate 7 clubs, 1 in Arizona City, 4 in Casa Grande, 2 in Maricopa. These clubs, 5 are school-based, so they're like this one here, and 2 are traditional standalone clubs. We currently serve approximately 650 young people every day, and our average daily attendance here at Arizona City range is 70. We have seen 126 total Arizona City club members this year, and they have visited our club total of 7,268 individual daily visits, which puts us ahead of our total for last year. On November 12th, 85 club members attended this club. That represents our highest single-day total in over 2 years. Really proud of that one. So as I close, I would again like to thank all of you for your role in supporting our organization and our partnership. And I would definitely be remiss if I didn't take the opportunity to publicly thank the following people. Principal Tapia and her team for sharing their campus with us. Superintendent Rogers for being a great supporter and advocate for our organization throughout our time. Thank you for that. We will miss you, but are happy for you. And we look forward to continuing this partnership with Dr. We've also talked about Steve. I want to also recognize Ms. T, who is program director of our Azusa branch. Does a great job running the day-to-day operations here. I'm really excited that she is in that role. On a personal note, Toltec Elementary School District holds a special place in my heart. My wife began her teaching career as a first-grade teacher at this school in 2003, and one of the greatest stories of my life happened that year. I apologize for the growth of rails for a second, but I came to school one day to play at recess with her class, and a kid was stuck on the monkey bars down there, and he was yelling and needing help. So I went over and helped him down, and I walked away. And he ran up behind me and he pulled my shirt and said, "Hey, mister, thanks for saving my life," and then walked away. I don't know who the kid was, never got his name, but just the greatest kid servant story of all time. So I love it. So with that sentiment in mind, thank you for helping us provide a safe place for TES students to go when they're not in school. We appreciate this. Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you. You gotta understand that we appreciate what you do all. So it's not just your appreciation of us. We also appreciate you for everything you do. So thank you. Appreciate it.
You're awesome to work with. Thank you.
Now, beginning with our information discussion, action, move on to B, finance report.
Thank you, Mark. Our February expenditures are as expected, for the month of below $865,000. It's in line with what we projected. Also, we are on track for our district reserve of saving 10% of our budget, so we can carry that forward for next year. I'm showing about a little over $1,092,000. It'll probably end up closer to 1.2 based on where we're at right now. So good news for the district. So we go into fiscal year 26 with a healthy amount of budget to start with. Down in the capital outlay budget, a different story here. The good news is we purchased our white shuttle bus. We have that up and running. We've upgraded our IT, or in the process of upgrading our IT infrastructure. And the reason we're doing that upgrade is to ensure that if we ever are compromised, or if any of our information is held hostage, we have a higher support level from the trust. We currently have a $250,000 limit with them. In other words, that's the most they'll pay out. With a $100,000 deductible, the upgrades will have $1 million worth of coverage and a $5,000 deductible. So well worth it for us to add that extra security in our infrastructure. And we thank KG for the work that he's going on. And then, as you can see, we don't have as much as we started on our capital budget. And what we plan on doing with that is we're going to run that till the end and consume it all. We're going to use what's left this year to purchase the ELA curriculum, English Language Arts curriculum, that is currently out to 60 notes and for review. We'll spend that, and then the first part of fiscal year 26, we'll use the new capital monies to purchase the remainder of that curriculum. And with that, I think that covers it all. Any questions?
now, we move on to the Arizona School Civic Division application.
I feel like dancing here. Celebrate. The wall is finished. We just have the painting of the downspouts from the water, the gutters, and the flashing, but we're done. If you walk out there right now, we're done. We're done. Yes. Yay! We are done. Okay, back to let's get in here. The South Gym, we are getting a unit after a whole year of waiting for this specific company to give me, well, not give me, give us the unit, and we had to cancel. Now I got a new one, a new company, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, it took them 2 weeks. They're coming in on the 28th. This Friday to put that AC in.
Fine.
Finally, yes. I'll tell you later what the company was, and so. Anyway, any questions?
No, this is good. I'm glad.
Yes. No.
All right, now we're moving on to accountability at a glance. Bob?
What is that one we do? It's a book.
Accountability at a book.
Yes, I'm not gonna go page by page in the book, so,
I'm not before midnight, guys.
so, kind of leading in with that comment, when I was typing this out, I was like, we don't have, we've been doing stuff, but not a lot. And then I started writing and I'm like, oh, we have been doing quite a bit. So, starting off with the ELA adoption committee, where we'll end our 60 days of review on 4/12/25. We are at the part of where we narrowed it down to 2 companies or to 2 curriculums: Amplify CKLA, K-8, and HMH into reading and into literature. So they are on display over, and it's been basically phased in of how we're communicating this. It's on our website right now, the links to the different programs so that the stakeholders, community, and teachers can take a look at that. There's also review forms, they're both in Spanish and English. And we have, and for the review piece of it, we also had some pre-review with teachers and with some of the staff members prior to break. So we're getting close. We're getting close to making a decision. 8 attitudes to attendance and 9 response to curriculum demands. So the reason why I'm pointing that out is when you look at the different reports, is where they have report 1, that's grades 6 through K through 2. Then report 2 is grades 3 through 5, and then the last one is grades 6 through 8. And remember that they're just getting a bird's eye view of those different factors and how the students responded to the questions. And when I looked through here, it's not representing all of our students, even though we wanted all the teachers to administer this to the students. We have about 60%. So we will be administering this, not assessment, but review type of thing, survey, the beginning part of May. So then we can do a comparison. So do you have any questions? But that's a lot of material.
Was there any questions? A lot of information.
I guess I'm looking at this and I'm knowing the intro material. High satisfaction, a 31st percentile is high satisfaction.
Where are you at?
Well, I'm on report number 3, about 5 pages in, or level 3, about 5 pages in.
Do you see the page numbers on the bottom
Oh,
right?
I'm sorry, page number 6 of 33. Just strikes me like a low bar.
So that's the percentile range, and I don't have an answer to that. That's their basis. That isn't our scores.
I
That's,
understand, that's just the way they break it.
yeah. I can research that more if you'd like.
I'll take a look at this, this is a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it is. So, then the other thing that I wanted to point out is on pages, so if you were to take a look at that same report, is on page 7 and 8, those are basically just the demographics. So it's the makeup of the pool of students that answered the questions. So obviously it breaks it down into Arizona City and Toltec Elementary School, and it breaks it down into whatever your sample of, not sample size, but that is part of that, but then also the demographics of how many boys, girls, answered questions, ethnicities, those types of things. So grade levels, gender. So as you're looking through that, take that into consideration. And I've had to look through a couple of times, and I'm still finding things that I didn't catch the first time.
Thank you for having me on this and for presenting it.
All right, moving on to, Professional Model Policy Program, volume 3.
So these are some suggested updates and revisions to policies that were sent to us by the trust the day I was putting the agenda together. So basically Title IX, the revised policy is equal opportunity, prohibited sex discrimination, and then the grievance procedure. Title I addresses a specific requirement. So these are all things that come down from the government that, as we're used to, that just aligning policies to be updated to match what the current laws and expectations are. This is your first read, and then we'll bring it back next month for adoption.
Any questions? No questions? We'll move on to call the public. We'll call the public. Okay, moving on to action items. And we got Kairos here, so back to 26. Kairos, you.
I apologize, the representative will be online. Katie's getting her set up, she wrote on her calendar that the meeting's on Wednesday.
Do we want to move forward with another action item? Because we were set up, how long would you?
Okay, we can move on to, B, before we get with, Kairos, we'll move on to that, then. Employee calendars.
All right, so last month I brought you the teacher calendar. And this is, I'm bringing you the teacher calendar back. There was, a couple of revisions were necessary. I've also seen that, it was brought to my attention that, which is, dates are most important, but that on March, on the teacher calendar, it says the break is fall break and spring break, but that will be revised. So these are all of our our academic and work calendars for all employees for next school year.
Do you have any questions about that? Is there any questions? We have a motion for the calendars in 2025, 2026, academic employee calendar. I'll make a motion. All right, I have a motion by Mr. Richter. Do I have a second?
Second.
My second by Dr. Lematino. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All against? Only about, okay, we'll step back to Kairos. Sorry.
Can you guys hear me?
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you guys for taking the time this afternoon to listen to the renewal for Toltec. Today we're going to go through what the renewal is going to be for next year and explain why we increased and then allow you to ask any questions as well. All right, so a couple of things that are going to impact Toltec is going to be deductibles and out-of-pockets. Depending on the plans that are offered, there are some changes. There's also a change with teledoc services. So teledoc services is what allows employees to see a doctor virtually. And if they're on a traditional style PPO plan that has co-pays like your core plan or your 750 plan or the 1200 plan, the employee has no charge. But if they're on a high deductible plan, then they do have to start paying for those visits. And that is regulation. So that is not a change that Kairos can decide whether to make a change or not. The other thing that is going to impact you is the 1600 high deductible plan. The deductible of that particular plan needs to be increased to 1650, and that's due to the IRS regulation. So that once again is not something that we have a choice whether to increase or not. That's being mandated, so we do have to make that change. Delta Dental is offered by your district, so there is going to be a 3% increase as well to Delta Dental. You do offer the short-term disability. So one of the enhancements for that particular product is that the PTO or sick time that the employee takes is no longer going to be reduced by, from their benefit. So essentially they can make their PTO or their sick time get paid for that 100% and receive their short-term disability at the same time, basically allowing them to earn 166 2/3 of their normal income. So it really just comes down to how the employee budgets their funds at that point in the event that they need to be out for an extended period of time. Nationwide, which is the pet insurance, is also offered by the district. They are coming up with new plans that are actually effective May 1st. However, nationwide pet insurance is one of the products that employees can enroll or unenroll in throughout the year at any point. So basically, when the policies are up, Nationwide will contact those employees to offer them the new plans that are available to them. So that'll all be handled through Nationwide and separate from the open enrollment. Get my page to change. So I'm not going to go through the ancillary because you guys offer all the ancillaries at this point. I do want to reiterate or share again in regards to our dedicated nurses. We do have 5 nurses on staff that help employees navigate the healthcare system. If they need assistance with like prescription costs or looking for a provider, maybe they just got diagnosed with a certain condition that they're unsure of how to navigate that healthcare system, the nurses are there to assist those employees. We also offer a lot of wellness options. We do break out like the biometrics out to you guys, the flu shots, as well as the mammogram kit. It is important that we, of course, try to encourage the staff members to try to get those readings, not only for their well-being, but also we do have minimums that are required in order for us to continue to bring those services out. So whatever you guys can do to kind of help push those services, we would appreciate as well. And for us, we of course also provide financial reporting. So if we provide financial reporting, so you get one consolidated bill for all of your services. We also provide auditing for our medical and pharmacy, so we hire a third-party company to do that, so that obviously we want to make sure that we're being good stewards of your money, since it is public funds. So we want to make sure that every penny that's being paid out is paid out appropriately. We do provide support for the district. We have, of course, an account manager, which is myself, that can support you throughout the entire school year, whether it's with questions from our employees, if you need help through open enrollment, in-person labs, open enrollment support, whatever you guys need. It's part of what you already are included in your services. And then in addition, we also do negotiation of vendors. For example, this year we did go out and we negotiated with Maxwell Plus, which is our pharmacy benefit manager. They did come back with some savings. Of course, that savings all comes back to the pool. And in terms, the employees also were able to see some savings. Not all employees, because it had to be with the generic medications. So if those employees had a specific generic medication that was part of the negotiation, they probably already saw some savings. Those actually went into effect in October. So throughout the year,
If we have no questions, do I have a motion?
So moved.
All right, I have a motion by Dr. Levin. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second by Captain Lopez. All in favor, say aye. All against? Okay, and actually we have Arizona City Elementary School in-house substitute resignation. And just to say that I kind of looked into this one again. And Mr. Voss, I believe, I don't know how to get too far into the weeds with this one, and I'm not going to. I just think he was thrust into something that I don't think he could handle. Young, very, very young, with no instruction, and I think it may have overwhelmed him. And I would say that not having had to look at him just because of what I'm deemed what was going on in this situation. So, as usual, I will make a motion that he not pay by liquidated damages. Do I have a second? All right, Mr. Courtright, and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Okay. All right, next up, we have the District Interim Director of Finance resignation. Any questions? The final day is when? Today. I'll give you sure. Step on your foot. Wow. Mr. Wheeler, I like you, but you know my.
Oh, I know it.
On, and I stated that we were going to be $500 if we did damage.
I agree with that.
Okay, all right. And I'm glad there's, and I do not wish to have any undue, things which you have done, but because of how I opened myself to this stand.
Yes.
All right.
We're aligned.
All right, very good. So I make the motion that they pay the $500 liquidated damages. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second by Captain Lopez. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Motion passed. Moving on to the next meeting date. So next meeting date, second Monday, April 14th. Does that work for everyone? See you heads go. Okay, I'm waiting.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Good? Well, if that's it for everybody, then the next meeting date is set for the 14th. And then last but not least, since we have that, I have a motion for adjournment by Mr. Lopez, Captain Lopez. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, Mr. Courtright, second. We're now adjourned. Well, no, I have to say this. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against?